After almost 2 decades in the wedding and event planning arena, the truth of the matter is I still get stuck, and it's not as uncommon as you think. Hi, everyone. My name is Melanie, and welcome to Living Luxuriously for Less, where we celebrate, decorate, and enjoy everyday life for less. And today we're going to talk about a recent event that I designed that had me just stuck. Stuck. And a few lessons that I learned along the way. So let's get started with number one. So when I think about the areas that most people get stuck in when they're planning a wedding or an event, the theme and the color palette is just like at the top of my list. Now, you guys let me know what area you get stuck in most down in the comments. But for me, a lot of times the theme and the color palette is what stumps me. And so that's what we're going to be addressing in today's video. So I was tasked to design a birthday party for a gentleman that had overcome a major health hurdle, and they just wanted to celebrate, and we just wanted to give God the glory and the honor and the praise for what he had done in his life. And so the colors were black and gold, so it was more like, a Renaissance theme, but we decided to go with the silver versus the gold, and they wanted to add in the baby blue color. And so that's where I got stuck. I could see the black and gold. I had recently, maybe a couple of years ago, designed a black and gold event for my father-in-law, and it turned out absolutely amazing. But gold and black are two very, very bold colors. And then the baby blue is a very soft color. And I just shut down. Creatively, I shut down. It was like every time I would try to start planning this event, I just felt like butterflies in my stomach. I would tense up. And to be honest with you, I had not had this feeling for a long time. Like, I have been designing weddings and events for over 2 decades now. And, this was like, Melanie, you don't have this issue. You don't have this issue. But in reality, I did. So with that being said, after talking to a few friends, they were like, add in the hints of blue here and there. But I knew that, like, blue really should have been the focal point. But I didn't want to use blue linens because I didn't want it to look like a baby shower. Okay. And so I was like, how am I going to make this not look like a baby shower? Like, Lord, help you, girl. Help you, girl. And so these were the real thoughts that were going on in my head. And I was literally a day away from the event. Like, the next day was setup day. I couldn't even send the team what they needed to pull to set up because I had no vision. I had no vision. And so when I finally woosawed and I'm like, Lord, you got to help me. I prayed about it and I was just at peace. And then I slept well. I slept well that night. For the first time in 3 nights, I actually slept. Like, I was losing sleep behind this and everything. So the next morning, I got up and in my heart, I had this vision. Like, I felt like I had heard from God. And what I had to do was remove the gold totally. Like, the thing that was stumping me was the black and the gold. I knew that blue had to be the story that was told, right? This every event has a theme, every event has a story. And so when you're getting stumped on colors, you have to think about, okay, what story needs to be told here? So for me, that story was what he had overcome. That was really the celebration. And so I removed the gold and stuck with the black and the blue. And here's what we got. So you've seen me transform a garage, and today you're going to see me transform a sanctuary. And so the first thing we wanted to do was to arrange the tables in a way that everyone could see the projection screen, because there's going to be a special presentation. And also we wanted the flow to be very nice. So the first thing we did was, kind of arrange all of the table and chairs and create kind of a focal point area for the guest of honor. Now, once we got our layout in place, we went on to put all of our table linens on and to do draping just across the front of the room, because the church also or already has kind of petitions that they found on Amazon that they were already using. And so I thought this was like, a great way to save money. And I've also found the link to those petitions if you guys would like to use some of these, because you get three of these. I think it was like $38. It was less than $48 for three. So I thought that was a great way to save. Which is the perfect segment to my next point or my next tip, and that is to use what's in your hands and train your eyes to make multifunctional purposes. And here's what I mean by that. You guys see that they have the partitions already in place. We were able to utilize those, as I said in the previous clip, to save money. Same thing here. I have foam that I would, cut up, the end pieces of foam that you really don't get to use. Well, I don't like to throw away scrap. So I like to maximize usage however, wherever, whenever I can. Same thing with the greenery here. I have the faux greenery. I'm going to start off layering my floral arrangement with this faux greenery. And then I'm going to mix in some live greenery from outside. I'm going to go outside and forage some greenery and use it in the centerpiece as well. You probably see it at the lower corner on the left hand side. That is all fresh greenery from outside. I got it for free $99. It looked absolutely amazing, and it made the room smell amazing as well. So now that I have all of my greenery in place, I'm going to start designing my centerpiece using items that I have on hand. So I mixed the fresh with the silk, and you guys, it is going to turn out absolutely amazing. So use what's in your hands. Make those purchases that are multifunctional, whether it's the Real Touch florals. They are a little bit more expensive up front, but in the end, you get to use those things over and over again. Speaking of using things over and over again, here you see Kalia using our Metal Go boxes that I always share with you guys on Amazon Live. We use them for centerpieces. We put centerpieces on the top, we put centerpieces in the middle, and now we're using it to create a shimmer wall backdrop. So instead of using the traditional pipe and drape, we're going to zip tie these together. We did 3 high and 2 across, so we use a total of 6 of these, and you guys are going to be amazed by how it turned out. Okay, so first off, forgive the cell phone footage, but you guys, it does the job. Just like my guy Trey did an amazing job on the balloons. I just love him. He is so fantastic with the balloons. So here is how the wall turned out. I will leave the actual formula down in the comments. If you guys want it, just say, give me the formula in the comments and we'll respond with it. But we ended up using 6 of the total metal pieces. The shimmer walls adhered to it perfectly. We zip tied it. Y'all, it was just a bomb. This opens up so many possibilities in terms of designing. Are you passionate about event design and decor? Or do you find yourself dreaming of turning your passion into a profitable business? Well, if so, look no further than Lux Academy. Our online, self-paced, and in-person courses will provide you with all the tools, resources, and guidance that you need to establish a successful business in the wedding and event planning industry. From contracts and pricing to financing and branding, we have got you covered. With our Lux lectures, our labs, and our legacies, you'll gain the knowledge and the insight you will need to create beautiful backdrops, stunning centerpieces, and you will also learn how to negotiate and host client consultations. Join us at Lux Academy and turn your passion into profit by enrolling today. Payment plans are available. We also have free classes that are offered, so be sure to check us out at luxacademy.online. And I know at this point you probably forgot what the whole room looked like before. Let me take this opportunity to share that before shot with you right now, because here is the after. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know your favorite tip or point that I shared in today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. Again, all of the items that you have seen in this video, for the most part, can be found on my Amazon storefront. I will leave the link to the exact live down in the description box below. I will also pin it in the first comment. If you would love to join me at Lux Academy, whether it's in my pre-recorded classes online that you can take them at your own pace anywhere in the world, or if you would like to join me locally, I will leave a link to Lux Academy down in the description box below, as well as in the first comment. Thank you all so much for watching. Until next time, it's Melanie with Living Luxuriously for Less. Cheers!